Kelly, and I wanted to take a minute to leave you a video about this thing that I'm so excited about offering, and I wanted to share it with you and tell you a little bit more about it. You'll see the link here somewhere, depending on where you're catching this video, to really read more about it. But ancestral clearing. So if you've gone onto my Facebook page, or if you've done any private work with me or been to any of my workshops or classes, seminars, you've experienced ancestral clearing and know the power of it and the profound power of it. And this, at this moment on this planet, this is the most important time. There's never been a more important time, a more energetically supported time than right now to do this work for yourself. So let me tell you why. Well, we know that we have patterns, the things that we struggle with, right? The things that we're constantly trying to fix for ourselves, that no matter what we do, we still kind of end up back at the same place. Or we put so much energy into moving forward, we get ahead a little bit and then whoop, we get pulled back. Or maybe we get really far ahead, but we still get pulled back to the same spot. And this is because of our wiring. And I know I've talked about this so many times, so you probably know about the unconscious, the subconscious mind, the nervous system wiring, right? We know that we get wired with what we see growing up, with what we download, what we hear, what we experience. But we also know now that our experiences are also determined by, or our level of life that we experience, our bandwidth, so to say, which is a term I love from John Newton. The bandwidth of life that we have access to is greatly determined by our ancestors. We get what they experience, that pain, that suffering, that limitation, that idea or the experience of what is possible for us, what life is about, what we have to do to survive, what survival is, how hard is it, how easy is it, how do our bodies age, what does health look like? That programming, that kind of blueprint is all passed down at the level of the DNA, through the lineage, through our ancestors. And anything that they didn't resolve, their pains, their traumas, their struggles, their betrayals that never got resolved, guess what? It passes on down and it becomes our energy, our frequency. And if it's in our frequency, we draw like experiences of that frequency to us, right? We're attracting those situations to us, basically to show us that, hey, you have this energy of betrayal in you. Hey, you have this energy of scarcity in you. Let's resolve that. That's the universe's way of helping us. The universe is always trying to help us. But most of us, we don't pay attention to that. Or maybe we didn't know. We didn't know. But now we know. So instead of going out and trying to fix it and ditch this relationship and change jobs and, always getting the same result over and over again, we know now that it's something in our wiring, in our frequency that we've got to resolve, so that we don't have to keep experiencing that anymore. And that's what I love about ancestral clearing, because it allows us to heal that frequency, to heal that energy, that pattern, to resolve it, to bring resolution to it, all the way back to the lineage. So even if it's not yours, we can resolve it all the way back to where it came from. And you don't need to know where it came from. You don't even need to know exactly what it is. That's the job of creator or of source energy that we connect with when we do the work. But it is so powerful and so profound, because that energy, all those pains, those traumas, those struggles, stay in the collective consciousness. They stay in the energy around the globe and even in the universe. So when we clear from ourselves, we're actually clearing up the whole energy of all those bigger spaces and places. So it's our job, it's our duty to say, I'm going to do my part and heal this for my entire lineage, my entire family tree, all the way back hundreds of thousands of years or whenever they came onto this planet, and do my part in cleaning up, because this energy right here of struggle, of burden, of sacrifice is going to stop with me, because I'm going to resolve it. It's not going to perpetuate. I'm going to do something about it right here, right now. And so many people, I hear from so many people who are ready to do the work, and they just feel called and drawn to do the work because something inside them is calling them to do this type of work. So what I've done, I do work privately with people, but I wanted to get it to more people and make it easier for people to access. So what I created was a call series. It's four sessions, and it's a webcast. So you can actually just dial in on your phone or click your phone to join the webcast. You can remain anonymous, or you can put your name on there so I can see who's on the call with us, and you just get to receive the healings, you receive the clearings. And each week, so it's a series of 4, it's a monthly package. Each week we clear around a different topic. So one week we might be doing a clearing around path and purpose and authentic self. The next week we might be doing a clearing around abundance and scarcity and receiving and money. And another week we might be doing love, relationships, and self-worth and personal value. You just get to sit there and receive the clearings. You have to be present, and you just receive the clearings. During every call, I'll have a section for Q&A, so you can raise your hands by pressing *2, and I can see you, I can answer your question, and I can work personally with you for a couple minutes to really give you a personalized clearing on something specific that's coming up for you. And again, you can remain completely anonymous. You can type chat. You don't even have to talk. So it's really amazing. You do it from anywhere in the world. And it starts next Tuesday, which is November 27th. And it will continue up to December 18th, which is the Tuesday before Christmas. So I hope that you can join us. This is so important and such a profound time to do this work. I can tell you the one-on-one sessions I've been doing with my clients recently have been out of this world, powerful, deep, amazing, and healing right down to the soul level. It's so amazing. So I invite you to come. I hope that you can come. So the information to sign up is here, or here, depending on where you're catching this video. If you have any questions, please do give me a call. And that's it. So until we talk again, I know that you'll get what you need either way. So blessings.